Hello, hello! Welcome back to the Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus. I'm so glad you could join me here today. I recorded this interview a week ago, exactly a day before the countrywide shutdown was announced in India. It seems like it was an apt time to do it because what is shared in this episode is going to be very useful to all of us who've been stuck at home and who will continue to do so for a few more weeks. I hope you find all the information that Anna has shared very useful and very inspiring. Hi everyone. Today I have a good friend of mine all the way from the heart of Italy. I met Anna Di Fiori in Naples when I was there last year, and we hit it off and we became really good friends. I even spoke about that on a previous episode. Now that, the whole coronavirus situation is happening in Italy and they're under serious lockdown, I thought I could catch Anna and find out exactly what's happening there and how they are handling the situation, how they're dealing with everything on a day to day basis. Anna is a very, very talented artist. We'll share her Instagram link later at the end of the interview, and you can connect with her and check out her beautiful, deep, very, very impressive artwork. Hi, Anna. How are you?
Hi, Susmita. I'm good. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Today I have you on the call because I really wanted to know what was happening there at Naples and how the situation is. So, to begin with, can you give everybody a small background on exactly how Naples has reached the situation it's in today and how it was even a month ago and how things progressed so quickly to reach the very strict lockdown situation?
Okay. We are in this situation of lockdown on about 2 weeks. Before things were just a little better. But then, due to the progressive growth of the numbers of people infected from the virus, Italian government decided 2 weeks ago to close all activities, to close all shops, all restaurants, all cafes, all the activities that weren't necessary for the life, for the primary goods in the life of people. So we are closing the houses, and we can also go out to go to the supermarket just 1 or 2 times a week, and or we can go to the pharmacy if we need something, but all the other activities are completely closed and completely suspended. Things are changing day by day very quickly. Yesterday, the head of Italian government signed a new decree in which he decided to close cities, and this is to protect people from this very violent spread of this virus.
Okay, wow. That sounds like a grim situation, but it also sounds like it is really, really needed for it to happen right now. And if the government didn't take such strict measures, then the virus would spread even more. I know that in Italy, the spread had become quite major already before the government started taking any actions at all, and that's why these extreme measures are required. What I wanted to know is, at a time like this, when you are stuck at home with all these rules and the city's under lockdown, you have just to be at home and not go to work and not go to restaurants or anywhere. How are you spending your time and how are people generally around you spending their days?
In these days, social networks is very important, because even if we can see our friends, our family, our relatives, we can hear them, we can feel them, even if we can't see them. These are very monotonous sometimes, but I think that it's very important having a routine during the day, because it's a very, very difficult situation. We don't know when it will finish.
I can imagine the uncertainty must be very difficult for you. And I know that when all of us feel all these rules on us, we feel, oh, we have no control. So, what can I do? And, how do I deal with it? I know that there is no option but to accept it and go with the flow of the situation. And this is the way things are. You said that a daily routine is very important because that helps you go from one day to the next. So, what kind of daily routine do you suggest or do you practice? And is it different from the kind of stuff you used to do before the shutdown happened?
I think that the first thing to do to try to feel better during this difficult period is taking care of yourself. So in the morning when you wake up, I think that it's important have a shower, all your things, and then you have to get dressed. You have to avoid to wear pajama all the day, and you have to put makeup on if it's a thing that you who's doing in all the days of your life, because you have to feel as a person who has a normal life. So I think that it's very important doing all things that you were useful to do before this lockdown, even if work is forbidden this period for a lot of activities and jobs. But during the day, it's important having a sort of normality. So I think that it's important trying to feel better with yourself. I think that it's important also try to have contacts with people you love, with your family, with your friends. So it's very important this period using video calls with the people you need to feel near.
That's excellent advice, Anna. It was not something that occurred to me because, yeah, all the days that I'm home, usually whenever it's a holiday in the middle of the week, one day here, one day there, whenever I take holidays, I actually do spend my day in pajamas and just chilling and treating it like a holiday. But you're right, if it goes on continuously day after day, and especially if it's somebody who is used to going out and who likes enjoying going out, then making the life seem normal and doing the activities that they were always doing. That really sounds like a great suggestion. And being in contact with people over the video call, we are very lucky because right now we are at a time where we actually have the option to connect on video call. So that's a very, very lucky thing for us, right?
Yes.
So, what else? How do you spend? See, when you are stuck at home with your family, with the same people every single day, and you're not used to doing that before, how do you manage that? Because after some time, you kind of get bored of each other, or maybe even irritated with each other, right? So, how do you manage that?
It's it's very difficult stay with the same people for all the days, for all the week, for all the month. It's not easy, but I think that it's very important to try to have also some creative activities with the person that live with you. As I said before, days are very monotonous, so it's very funny also try to have activities together. Also prepare some good and comfortable food or some sweets, some cakes together. I cook with my sister and we together prepare some cakes, some sweets. I think that it's important also try to understand our needs, our personal needs, and try to join the activity that we like also with the people who live in the house with you.
The idea is perfect about especially the baking and the cooking together and things like that. That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense, doing activities together. It's so nice that you have your sister with you to to bake and cook together. What else do you all do as a family together? How do you spend time and what activities do you do together?
We have a kind of card here in Naples called Napolitan cards. There are some plays that we can do with the same card. The most popular is Scopa. And I find this type of play with my parents that are older than me, it's a perfect way to have fun together. Me, my sister, my father, my mother. I think that this is an activity that can be very funny, but also watching a movie together is an activity that can be very funny, according to me.
Does it make you feel like when you're spending this kind of quality time with them and you're playing games with them and everything, does it make you feel that even after this whole shutdown is over, you will still continue to have these activities with them? Are you enjoying them so much?
Yeah, I think that this is an occasion to know new things that can be made together, that I can make together with them. Another activity very funny for me is visiting museums online. Now there are some museums that are creating virtual tours during this period of unlocking.
Oh, great. That sounds like an excellent idea, museums creating virtual
Yeah,
tours. Are they doing it now
yeah.
because of the lockdown, or were they doing it before also?
In this period, because of the lockdown, some museums are organizing these virtual tours free online, and it's a very interesting activity and very funny for me and also for my family. Yes, it's a very great activity, I think.
I'm seeing all the creative ways all over the world. New ideas are coming out from so many people, so many businesses, and they are figuring out ways to not just continue the business, but in many cases just to see how they can make people's life better and easier. And it's beautiful to see how the world is coming together and how so many people are coming forward to make things happen. I feel that this virus is going to, at the end of everything, the reason it came is to bring people more closer together, don't you think?
I don't know if when all will finish, we had the memory of this experience. I hope there are a lot of some activities to try to make this difficult period more easy to live. Also, theaters are organizing shows online for free, and also some singers are making some concerts for free on social media. I hope that when all will finish, all these activities will go on. I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too, because it sounds beautiful. And I mean, even if they don't do it free, even if they have to get back to starting their business again, because yes, of course, everybody has to survive, a theater, a museum, a musician, everybody. But still, I hope that even if it's paid, they continue offering a lot more virtual events and activities. It sounds very beautiful. I do know that all over Italy and Sicily, everywhere, you have an evening
Mhm.
appointment for everybody to come out and sing together every evening, but with social distancing, safely away from each other in the balconies. Can you tell me about that? When did that idea start, and how is it going forward?
Yeah, in the first days of this lockdown, there were some people in a little city near Naples who spontaneously started to sing on the balcony one day. Someone filmed that moment and posted it on social medias. So from that moment, some people decide to follow that joyful example to try to contrast the negativity of this the sadness of this moment. And so day by day, all over Italy, people started to take an appointment at 6 p.m. every day to go outside on the balconies and to sing all together. And there is a song here in Naples that has become the symbol of this moment. And it's a song by a Napolitan singer, and the song is titled Abbracciami. It's in English, it's Hug Me. this is to remember the importance of a hug. And the hug is the thing that people miss more in this period, in these days. And so this song with others, also the national hymn of Italy and other songs of the Italian traditions, the symbol of how you can find joy also in a moment so difficult and so sad.
Just having the activity there for people to go every evening and sing songs, even if they don't do it every day, just knowing that they can do it whenever they want to, I think that provides a level of comfort and routine and normalcy, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that it's very important to know what happens around you in your city, in your country, in the world. And so I think that it's important to check informations about this virus, about the deaths every day. But I think that it's also important trying to don't focus all the attention on this. I think that too many informations are not good because you enter in a sort of vertigo of negative news and negative thoughts that can diminish the quality of your life. So the thing that I'm trying to do is saving myself from television, news all the day, all the days, all the week. But I know that even on social media, is a sort of obsession. All people on Facebook, on Instagram shares news and posts about this virus all the time of the day. I think that we need to stay a little far from all this negativity because it's important to know what happens, but not all that happens. Too much informations are not always a good thing, I think, for mental sanity of each one of us.
So true, so true. I absolutely agree with you 100%. All we need to do is just spend maybe 5-10 minutes a day getting some updates and highlights about what is happening. We don't need to spend more time than that on the news. We don't need to spend more time than that on just discussing the virus or reading all the posts. Absolutely agree with you. It will keep us sane to stay away from it. CNBC, which is a very very big news network itself, today they had an article that said that WHO's World Health Organization's guidelines for self-care
Mm-hmm.
during the virus, it said don't smoke, don't drink, don't watch too much news. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, they were like, that is very true. I was hoping that even the news organizations, they take responsibility and they themselves stop focusing all the time only on this and try to distract people with other, maybe more uplifting positive information. I think that will be very good if news organizations themselves take the initiative to do this. It will help a lot of people. It sounds like the whole world is headed in that direction. So we all should be prepared that we might also be under shutdown like this. And I can see already in India, already in our city, a lot of shutdown has happened. Our city is under lockdown. People cannot come inside the city or leave it. We're seeing all that happening. Businesses are working so far, deliveries are working, but we don't know when that will also stop. So whatever you have shared today, all the advice you have given, I'm sure it's going to really help a lot of people to prepare for what is coming ahead of them. Is there anything else you would like to add or any suggestions that you want to give to everybody who's listening on, how to feel happy, how to feel good through this kind of a situation?
Oh, I can say that the most important thing to try to live the lockdown, this period of lockdown, in a very good way is try to feel better with yourself. Try to do all things that you love to do, relaxing things, comfortable things. all things that you love. Because if you try to feel better with yourself, you can also feel better with people who are in the house with you, and you can also imagine the moment when all this will finish, and you can be strong to live the days with joy, even if all around is very sad and very difficult. So I think that the most important thing is try to hear yourself, to hear your needs. So if you like to listen to music, make a playlist of all your favorite songs, and listen to it during the moments of the day in which you need to listen to it. Or if you like drawing, try the time to draw. Or if you like cooking, try the time to cook. Try to make all that activities that in the life, in the normal life or every day, you have no time to do. Try to be relaxed. If you practice some activity like yoga or like meditation, do it. Or if you need relaxing activities, coloring is a very relaxing activity. Or if you have any pets in the house, spend your time with them, spend time with the person important for you. And I think that the only way to go on in this difficult moment is this, trying to be what you feel and try to do what you feel.
Oh, that is very, very beautiful, Anna. I'm so glad to hear all these thoughts from you, and I'm sure it's going to inspire many people who are stuck at home. You know, this is a message that people need to hear again and again. Just one time is not enough. So, no matter how many people say this, it's very important for people to realize that self love, self care at this time is of the highest priority. And like you said, if you're happy, you're going to be happy with your whole family and make everybody around you feel good too. So thank you so much for all those suggestions. If people want to reach out to you, if people want to connect with you and say hi, how do they connect with you?
Thank you to you, Susmita, for giving me this opportunity. They can find me on Instagram. My account name is Nora e Sole. It's just a little difficult, but
Actually, yeah, I remember. Noraesole, correct? Nora Sole.
yeah, it's correct.
And
Yeah.
it's so funny, before I actually met Anna in person, I always thought her name was Nora because I always saw that on
Yeah.
Instagram. So it took a very, very long time for me to stop thinking of her as Nora and start thinking of her as Anna, you know. Can you tell us the purpose behind that name, or explain, what does that stand for, Nora Sole?
Yes. Nore Sul is a Napolitan expression. It seems 1 hour of sun. When I opened my Instagram profile, I was in a period that was not very good for me. So I chose this name because I decided to find even just 1 hour of sun in all my days, even with rain, with clouds, and even in dark days. I decided to find just 1 hour of sun for myself and to feel better with myself. So this is the name Nore Sol.
Thank you so much for explaining that. And that's beautiful. It shows that you are the kind of person that no matter how dull you feel, how sad you feel, and how difficult life can get, you consciously make an effort to feel better. You are looking for ways to feel better. And that itself is half the battle won. When you go with this kind of positive mindset, and when you go with this want to feel better, then definitely you are going to feel better. I'm going to post the link to Anna's Instagram account in the show notes. Connect with her if you like. And if there are any thoughts you'd like to share after listening to this episode, you can even write into me at Veganosaurus on Instagram, which is Veganosaurus. If you've been enjoying the episodes of the Feel Good Factor, and if you feel that it has made any kind of positive impact on your life, I would really, really appreciate a rating or review or even a subscribe on your favorite podcast app, because the more ratings, reviews, and subscriptions a podcast has, it comes up higher on charts, and other people like you who resonate with this kind of content will be able to find it easily. So I'd really, really appreciate that. And of course, I'd always love to hear from you. So please do connect with me on Instagram, and of course, even Nora on I said Nora, even Anna on Instagram if you like. So Anna, it has been really good chatting with you. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know your days will be occupied with many things, taking care of things in the house. So I'm really grateful that you took the time to come and be interviewed on the Feel Good Factor. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Susmita. I'm very happy for being here with you today. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus, and I'll be back next Tuesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.